It is a great joy and honor to come into your homes and your minds with a message of empowerment and enlightenment. This is Eagle Emmanuel Mensah, a co-founder of the Eagle Mentality Group. And at Eagle Mentality Group, we teach and propagate information about the power of thought, universal laws and principles, and how these laws and our thoughts, our line of thinking, shape and form our life circumstances, our life experiences. But before I go on today, may I take this opportunity to remind you and also to ask you, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please do well to subscribe to our channel and like our work and follow us on Facebook and other social media platforms. If you have already subscribed, please, we also ask you to continue to listen to our work and share in your network. Let us team together to build a community, a new crop of people, particularly on the land of Africa, men and women who understands how things work in the universe and take their power as true creators, and we create lives that we so desire, that we can share with the world as our creation. You see, and so today I'm going to speak to you on the topic, the natural state of life is well-being or growth. I repeat, the natural state or the natural order of life is well-being. We are in a world that human beings, we've trained ourselves or we've deceived ourselves to believe that it is not possible to live a happy life. It is not possible to live a successful life. It is not possible to have anything good in life, for the world is a bad place to live. But as a matter of fact, this is a conception or a concept that human beings have developed as a result of our lack of understanding of who we are and the laws of the universe and how these laws place on our thinking and our beliefs to create our realities, you see. So well-being is the only natural order in life. No human being was born for the sole purpose to be poor. No human being was born for the purpose of being sick. No human being was born for the purpose of experiencing any negative thing. That is not the purpose for which you came here. But you came here as a full and complete individual to triumph and to progress. And that is well-being on display. And so if we are to take our minds even into nature, especially the vegetative kingdom, we see how the plants comes into our lives. And when you sow the seed shoots and then it becomes a crop. And then you begin to give it the necessary condition. Provide any seed the right condition, it will germinate. Provide the germinated plant the right condition, it will grow and bear fruits. This will not happen only when you take away the right condition, the right environment. And so you will see that everything in the universe, everything in the world is programmed to grow. We are programmed to progress. And so just as the plants and even the animal kingdom, they do not sit down to wail. They do not sit down to complain. They don't have the concept that the world is a bad place to live, but they flourish in their numbers, except when human beings disturb their existence. In the same way, we are here not to complain. We are here not to see the world as bad, not to see the world as a place that lacks happiness and joy, But we are here to create this happiness and joy ourselves, you see. And so your true self, your true nature is to grow. And the only way you will grow in all areas of life is the attainment of unconditional happiness. Happiness is the right condition, the state of mind where you are happy from within. You do not let outer things influence your thinking. In that case, you are like a plant that the owner has supplied the right nutrients, the fertilizer, the water, everything that is needed, manure, everything that is needed. And the plant takes it and then improve upon its life and move on. And so the natural state of our life is progress. You are not born here to be poor. You are not born here to be sick. You are not born here to do anything other than to progress, to grow as your natural state. All other things that we experience in this world are the invention of who we are by the way we think, by the way we go about our lives. You see, now your happiness is supposed to be developed from within you. And that is supposed to be built upon the understanding that you are from within to the without. Life is from within to the without. And therefore, whatever thing that you will see in your outer world as painful or something that is not the demonstration of well-being, is your own creation by invention, by going against the laws of your being and the laws of the universe in the way you think, by the beliefs, by the thought you entertain that becomes your beliefs, you see. And so you have the power to change your life. You have the ability to change your life, to flourish. But you cannot do that by going against your own laws that governs you, going against the laws that governs the entire universe. But you must go in accordance or obedient to the laws, you see. And so you can build your life whatever you want it. Whatever you are seeing in your life is your own creation. Though we may not be aware of it, but it's our own creation. The plants grow naturally. And therefore, we are also supposed to progress, to prosper naturally. When you take out the natural condition or the necessary condition needed for the plants to grow, it does not grow. It dies or it withers. You see, the leaves fall off. It is the same thing. If you take the natural state of being, the things that are supposed to be in your life for you to flourish, if you go against that, if you take it out of your life, you will bear the same result as the plant, you see. And so whatever you are seeing in your outer world can only be corrected by looking at it from within. There is a time delay, a time lag between the time you think about something, feel the emotion, and the time that it appears in your life. And therefore, your life is a kind of a recorded version of your own thoughts and feelings in the past. And therefore, the way to change your life based on the conditions you are facing right now is not to let the conditions influence your thinking, but to let it, motivate you to begin to look for happiness. Look upon those things as an invitation, as a message from the universe that you are going about a negative creation. And when you change it from within you, all after things will reflect that. That is you giving the right environment, providing the right environment condition for you to flourish. You see, poverty in particular is a state of mind that we have been born into, that we have been ushered in. You see, poverty is a state of mind. And if you are able to change your concept, if you're able to change your way of thinking about money and poverty, you will change your outer world. You see, And so you only supposed to provide the necessary condition. And the condition is by thinking in the positive, by believing and trusting yourself that you are a God on earth here, and everything that you need is within you. And it is all about your thoughts. Your thoughts are creative, and therefore you are going to use your outer conditions and how you feel as a guide to guide your life. That is to think in the way that you want to see. Only think about what that you want to see in your life. And if you do this, you will gradually transform your life from the current state to the state that you want. For what you are experiencing now is an old show. If you want to see something new, then provide the right condition. And the right condition is to stay in the state of mind of positivity, you see. And so we are here not to experience negative things necessarily. Even if negative things come into our lives, they come to inform us and they help us to develop our desires, to develop what we want as solutions to them. But your natural state is growth, and that is how you grow. You will grow from one level to the other. There can never be a situation that a human being can create one state of life and say, this is the good life I have created and I'm going to live that life for the rest of my life. It is never possible. It is not possible because you are an evolving being and your needs and everything are being shaped by the circumstances or the environment around you. And therefore our desires and needs are changing all the time. And this is not a bad thing, but it is part of our growth, you see. We only have to be resolute and provide the right condition, the right nutrients that we need. And that is thinking in the positive and remain happy and joyous. You see, it is possible to be happy in every situation. It is possible to think in a positive way in every situation if you are determined to do that. As a matter of fact, when you are in such situation, the only thing you need is something to bring you up. But if you continue to dwell in the negatives, it drags you and drags you down to a level that is beyond repair, you see. And that is how we create our lives. We are here to create our own lives. We are here to create our own circumstances. But it has to depend on what we know about ourselves and what the role we play in the scheme of things or in the universe. Your natural state is to progress. Your natural state is to be healthy. Your natural state is to grow, just as you grew from your mother's womb. Just after the fusion of the egg and the sperm, you became something that started growing. You grew all your body parts and became a human being in your mother's womb. Then it came a point that you decided to come out. When you came out of your mother's womb, the natural state, no one commanded you to grow. No human being commanded a child to grow. No human being commands a plant to grow. The only thing that parents will do is to provide the needed environment, the right condition. Then the child grows naturally. It is the same thing as you grow. If we are not sown, or if we are not, indoctrinated by false beliefs and doctrines, and allow us to grow in our natural state, all that we are looking for in this world would have been a natural way of living. But we are in the world that we have been conditioned. But that is not bad, because our contrast gives us the opportunity to redefine our needs, our desires, you see. And so, do not accept the state of mind that the world is going somewhere. Do not accept the state of mind that the world is full of evil. The evil you are seeing in your life is your own creation by the way, the beliefs that you hold. Even much as there are evil, there are some people that are having better lives in this world, you see. And so if we begin to become awakened to this fact that We are the creators of our own realities. And therefore, our determination is to think in a way that we will create positive and wonderful life for ourselves. We will see that in our lives, you see. And so take your life just as a plant. The necessary conditions provided even in the dry season for a seed, it will germinate. The necessary conditions provided for the seed even in the dry season, the plant, it will grow and it will bear fruits. In the same way, whatever you are surrounded with, whatever you find yourself in, if you provide the right condition, the right state of mind in that environment, that situation will turn out to be opportunities that will propel you into complete affluence, that will propel you into complete success that human beings will dance to. You see, human beings will write books about you. Human beings will, make movies about you, because you have deliberately created your life the way you want. You see, and so be guided by the fact that we are here to grow, and therefore anything that does not show, that not signifies growth, be it poverty, health, or any other things, is an indication that we are not providing the right condition. That is the state of happiness, the state of mind that brings joy and happiness from within, even when the outer world is burning. And when we do that, we'll be able to create a life that is good and enjoyable, even out of our adversity. For whatever we are experiencing now is a recorded version, and if we think over it in a way that we want it, that recorded one will be shown to us in the future for us to enjoy. And so that is my message for you. It is time for us to take this understanding. It is time for us to take our rightful place in life. We are not here to suffer. We are not here to go through all these things. But because we have been trained to think in a certain way, we are caught up in this web. But you are the only person that can change your life. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter what you are going through. You are the only person that holds the right to think and feel whatever you are thinking. Therefore, be responsive to how you are feeling about anything. And if the feeling is not what you are looking for in life, change that line of thinking, change your thought process, and look for something that bring you a little bit of relief, and bring yourself back to the state of mind where you are naturally happy from within, and all other things only come to support your state of being. Thank you. And once again, let me remind you, please, subscribe to our channel and like our works. And let us team up to build this community. Let us build up a group of people that knows and understand how things works, particularly in Africa, such that all our negative creations that we are seeing, we are experiencing now, we would deliberately, intentionally, and purposely take them and transform them into something beautiful that the whole world will celebrate as our creations. Thank you, and God bless you.